Hello and welcome to Across the Pond, a podcast prepared by the communications team of CIWA, the Cooperation in International Waters in Africa. We invite you to discover how CIWA's support contributes to transform transboundary water management through conversations with our water champions all over Africa. Today, we listen to Reginalda Joseph, who takes us to her journey as a hydrogeologist. Tushita Mukherjee, our com specialist, is leading the conversation.
Thank you, Reginalda, for accepting to be part of this podcast. And we're very excited to speak to you today. Cooperation in International Waters in Africa, or CIWA, works on transboundary water management and cooperation. And we have been closely working with South African Development Community Groundwater Management Institute, CIWA. So just to understand, your background, please tell us more about yourself and what really motivated you to join water sector.
My name is Reginalda Joseph, and I hold an honors degree in geology and also a master's degree in petroleum geology from the University of Namibia. And I'm Namibian. I'm currently working as a hydrogeologist in the Department of Water Affairs in the Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform in Namibia. And I am 29, I'm turning. And one of the reasons I got motivated to join the sector was the fact that Namibia is one of the driest countries in Southern Africa. And we highly depend on groundwater. So groundwater is like the big issue. It's like the big story in Namibia. Everyone wants to know, when is the rain gonna rain? Is it raining? What do we do if it doesn't rain? And etc. So I wanted to join the industry in order to contribute to investigating or to managing the groundwater that we have, and to at the end of the day help better the livelihoods of the people in my country. And I should say that it's one of the meaningful careers that one would ever choose, or I have chosen, because knowing that you are doing something that is changing someone's life at the end of the day, it's really an amazing thing.
What are you doing currently in Namibia? What are some of the issues that you are tackling in your work?
My day-to-day job really entails management. I'm from the Department of Water Affairs. My job description is on water management. So it's about managing our groundwater, going out in the field and carrying out groundwater level monitoring, going out in the field and carrying out groundwater quality monitoring, coming back in the office and writing reports on what I found out in the field, how our water levels changing, our water levels declining, are they fine?
So just also wanted to know about, your experience in CIWA's Young Professionals Program, because
Yeah.
I know that, there are a lot of youngsters joining in every year. So how do you think the program really ready you or sort of helped you to join this sector as a professional?
I think first and foremost is confidence building and capacity building. It capacitates a young professional in such a way that it enables you to be part of international platforms, or platforms where you meet people with different experiences in the water sector. Experts, and from that already you learn how these experts are doing things in their country, or are doing things in several countries to help solve the water issues in these countries. That will guide me in that sense. So definitely this young professional program have really readied me, or have really given me the motivation or the confidence to actually know what I'm doing and to continue doing so.
So now coming on to women's role in this sector, I mean, how do you think women are contributing towards transboundary water management, and what are the challenges that they really face in this sector?
I think women are greatly contributing to transboundary water management, or water management to be specific. You get to realize that women are studying courses that are to do with water management. Women are motivated to study water management, water resource management courses. They're motivated to do hydrogeology courses. So they're already part and parcel of the investigations. Most organizations, you realize that the managers, like the people that are hosting management positions or final decision positions, are still male. Most of them are still male. So you'll find that yes, women are part of organizations, but they are as junior officials, and even though they are part and parcel of meetings or decision-making meetings and etc., at the end of the day, it's the male that are actually making these decisions or are having the final say. So I think unequal power relation is also one of the challenges that women are experiencing in the water sector.
And going on to the larger continental level, I think, how do you think, African countries can really encourage more women to join the water sector, considering they play such an important role in managing it?
I think first and foremost, it would be to capacitate women. Because for a woman to first feel confident and to feel like they can do something, they will need capacity development. So capacitating to move away from them just being as users of water. They are the ones that use water for domestic purposes. They are the ones that use water to take care of families, but also as managers, giving them capacity to be managers of water resources. So giving them necessary training that they need in order to get the necessary knowledge and skills to manage water resources, and also to be part and parcel of decision making in regards of water management. And I also believe that African countries also need to put it in their policies or to implement policies that are focusing on the technical capacity development of women and the hiring and promotion of women in water resource management. So to motivate a woman to say, yes, the policies are also on our side to say we will be capacitated. There's also a need of promoting a woman to a management position. You don't just stay as a junior personnel, but you have the possibility and the ability to also be a manager and be part of decision making. I also think that African government need to address this historic disadvantage of women in decision making in the water resource management sector, because you use water yourself, so you know exactly how you need to manage this water, how you need to take care of this water in order to use it the next day. So imagine if this same person is part of the management committee, so that would only do so much. In this approach, the CIWA is really trying to identify the obstacles or challenges at transboundary levels, challenges that people in countries are experiencing to including gender and social inclusion in their networks. And then also recommendations, they are also giving us recommendation on how we can go about these challenges, such as adapting a transformative approach. And I think it's an amazing program. It's providing funds to make sure that these projects are going through, and it's empowering women through training. It's also empowering women by improving women access to key services, with helping stakeholders understanding and challenging also those norms that are spreading the inequality still in some African countries. So I think it's really on about empowering women and making sure that women have access to information.
Thank you so much, Reginalda, for your time. It was great speaking to you and knowing about your personal experiences, and it's great to also see young women like you really contributing in this sector and motivating others to join in. So to all our listeners, this was Across the Pond, a CIWA podcast today with Reginalda from Namibia. And I thank you so much, and I hope and I wish that you scale bigger heights, greater heights, and and really inspire the next generation. Thank you so much for your time, Reginalda.
Thank you so much.
That was our first episode of March 2021 of Across the Pond. Thank you for joining up, and we'll see you again in a few weeks. Goodbye.